If there's people who have regular jobs who are coming out in the rain, in the snow, spending their hard-earned money to buy tickets to come to your shows, you don't need this right here. I promise you, you already won.
Is it possible for an artist as widely successful as Drake to still face hate from the community that once embraced him? To understand this paradox, we must dive into the contrasting world of Drake and Kendrick Lamar, two of hip-hop's biggest names, yet polar oppositions. Yet polar opposites in their own approach to artistry, creativity, and culture. Their rivalry isn't just about two rappers, it's a battle of their soul of hip-hop itself. So, why is Kendrick Lamar celebrated while Drake often feels left out? Let's explore this. Hip-hop has always been more than beats and rhythms. It's a movement, a culture, and a battlefield where authenticity reigns supremacy. The ongoing tensions between Kendrick Lamar and Drake embodies the ethos. Their feud is a microcosm of hip-hop's biggest struggle: art versus commerce, respect versus appropriation, and innovation versus trend chasing. But how did this rivalry take shape? And why does it matter so much? Two parts, one genre. Kendrick Lamar's rise from streets of Campton to the global stardom is the stuff of a legend. His music feels like a mirror, reflecting the struggles, triumphs, and complicities of human experiences. From Good Kid, Mad City to Dumb, Kendrick Lamar's albums are masterclasses in storytelling, pushing the boundaries of what hip-hop can be. Kendrick Lamar isn't chasing charts, he's chasing meaning. He writes for himself and in doing so, connects with millions. Isn't that what true artistry is about? Then there is Drake. His dominance in the charts are undeniable. With the catchy hooks and an ability to hip-hop, from rap to R&B to dancehall, he's built an empire. But that versatility has come at a cost. Drake's critics argue that he's more interested in trends than truth, more concerned with numbers than narrative. His recent projects like the 25-track long Scorpion feels designed for streaming stats rather than the artistic cohesion. Has Drake become a prisoner of his own commercial success? So why the hate? Drake's early work was raw, vulnerable, and deeply personal. But as the years passed, something shifted. His newer music feels like a revolving door of borrowed styles, from the atmospheric style of The Weeknd to features southern trap swagger. This leads me to ask, has Drake lost himself in the pursuit of relevance, or is he simply a chameleon adapting to survive? Drake's strategic partnerships have fueled his success, but at what cost? Critics accuse him of borrowing brilliancy, aligning with rising stars to absorb their creativity, only to part ways once he's extracted what he needs. Artists like The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar, once close collaborators, now stand among his harshest critiques. Can genuine art thrive in such a transactional approach? I mean, what happens when the two big names in the music industry collide? For Drake and The Weeknd, the answer seems to be both. Their story began in 2010 when Drake, already a rising star, posted songs by an unknown soulful R&B singer, The Weeknd, on his OVO blog. It was a moment that set the stage for what could have been a legendary partnership. But as the old saying goes, the path to greatness is rarely smooth. At first, everything seemed golden. Drake and The Weeknd collaborated on each other's projects, riding the waves of their own skyrocketing careers, but behind the scenes, their visions for their future were diverging. Drake wanted to bring The Weeknd into the fold of his OVO label, solidifying their creative bond. The Weeknd, however, had a different dream. He hadn't just wanted to be part of something, he wanted to create his own path. By 2012, The Weeknd signed with the Republic Records, choosing independency over affiliation. From then on, the duo was rarely seen together. The public didn't know for sure, especially when Drake dropped a solitary line in 2020's "Only You Freestyle" saying, "The boy that sound like he sang on a Thriller. You know it's been my nigga. We just had to fix things. Family 6, we can't split up." Drake's relationship with the hip-hop's roots feels tenuous at best. From his ill-received freestyle where he flaunted Tupac's jewelry to other missteps, his action often came across a tone deaf to the culture's legacy. Is this a case of ignorance or indifference? While Drake is caught controversy, Kendrick Lamar commands respect. Kendrick's music is unapologetically honest. He doesn't just rap. He paints vivid, often uncomfortable pictures of society, race, and identity. Where Drake chases trends, Kendrick creates them, rooted in his own truth. When Kendrick collaborates, it's not about leveraging clout, it's about making magic. He values his collaborators' contributions, fostering an environment where both parties thrive. This sincerity sets him apart in an industry where alliance often feels transactional. Kendrick wears hip-hop's history like a badge of honor. His work honors the genre's pioneers, while his actions upholds its principles. He's not just making music, he's preserving a legacy. The Kendrick-Drake feud isn't just personal, it's symbolic. On one side, you have Kendrick representing authenticity, artistry, and respect. On the other, there is Drake embodying commercial success, adaptability, and to some, culture disconnect. So, which side will hip-hop choose? This feud has far-reaching implications for the genre. More artists aligning with Kendrick Lamar's philosophy, rejecting the commercialization that Drake represents. Could this signal a shift back to hip-hop's roots? Or will the allure of streaming numbers and mass appeal prove too strong? But what does this mean for hip-hop? The rivalry between Kendrick Lamar and Drake isn't just a headline, it's a wake-up call. It causes us to ask tough questions. Should hip-hop prioritize authenticity over accessibility? Or can an artist balance creative integrity with commercial success? And most importantly, what do we as fans want hip-hop to stand for? As this feud plays out, one thing is for sure. The choices made by the artists and audiences alike will shape the future of hip-hop. Will it remain a voice for the voiceless or become a machine for a mass consumption? In the end, the Kendrick vs. Drama saga is more than a clash of egos. It's a defining moment for the genre. We are all part of this story. Which sides are you on? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below about this video. From me, till next time, see you in my next video.
Drake, one last stop. One last stop, Drake, wait, last stop, Drake. To the right.
I don't think they ever liked Drake.
They
They
used
never
the man.
liked Drake.
But the man done put so many people on. How many people don't? I mean,
Think about it. He too easy to hate on. Everything going right. Nigga tall, light skin, got curly hair. All the women love him. All his music good. Got a whole bunch of money. Ain't even from America. He too easy to hate. Then you got Kendrick Lamar. He grew up like us. He put his mama Van on his album cover. He struggled for real. His daddy drunk asking for the dominoes.
Right.
He had to grow up in Compton. Nigga, it's rough out there. Drake ain't had no struggle in his life.
no.
He was doing good in Canada. He was dancing with his white friend, Jewish uncle. They having bar mitzvahs, good investments. You feel me?
Yeah.
His mama family got that check. Kendrick going through it, bro.
Yeah.
He had a rough life. That's too, Drake shouldn't have messed with him anyway. You don't start no with nobody from Compton. Compton? Hell no. They've been running the rap game since '91.
Right.
Why would you do that? Out of all the people to beef with? I'm telling you, Drake, he's still Drake though.
Yeah.
He could drop one of them.
Oh, he finna drop.
He drop a whole R&B album and don't even worry about no rap no more. He good. But that was very interesting. A big salute to Kendrick.
If there's people who have regular jobs who are coming out in the rain, in the snow, spending their hard-earned money to buy tickets to come to your shows, you don't need this right here, I promise.